Hello everyone, I am JeffyJams, and welcome back to the Mango Pack. So where we left off last episode, we've built a new little base here. I kind of just want to spend this episode gathering some resources and setting up stuff for better than wolves. You know, that hemp is going to take a little while to grow, and we need a lot of it in this version. So we're going to be working on farming more hemp and getting some resources going, like iron and redstone and other stuff. Maybe even diamonds. I just need to kind of figure out where I want to start a mine shaft. And also, I'm kind of trying to think of what I want to do with this open space here. Because it's kind of empty right now. I was thinking of maybe adding in like some paintings or like I don't know, some furniture, or quote-unquote furniture. I'm gonna attempt to make a conscious effort to stay organized here. A kind of annoying thing in this version is that I don't think you can place signs on the individual chests, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to annotate, you know, what goes where. But for now, I'm putting all the natural resources in here, mob drops and stuff. Stone, wool, natural blocks like dirt, gravel. And I guess this will be like my ore chest. I've also gone ahead and changed my skin. I think it looks really good. I like the little flannel. It took me a little while to get that right. I'm gonna go ahead and get some wood real quick to have a little bit of resources to make sticks while I'm underground. And I also just kind of want to decorate the mine shaft. You know, have like little wood support beams and stuff like that. Got some big trees growing here. I always hated like trying to take these down because it'd always be so time consuming. It was just annoying like having to build up. What are your guys' thoughts on those big old trees? I mean, I think they look good, especially in this version. There's something really charming about how the branches come out. Anyways, I guess where I could maybe sort of mine is like around this bend, I think. Do a little bit of terraforming to make the path there a little easier to get to. And I'll probably plop it like somewhere down over here. Alright, so this is what I opted for. So you have this like little bend here, and this little opening. It's still a little odd, but I think it's decent enough. I will see you guys when I stumble into a cave or find anything interesting. Oh wow. Found lapis lazuli before finding iron, which is so annoying. I can't even mine this yet. Oh wait, no, I actually can mine this with a stone pick. That's cool. That's fucking creepy, dude. Alright, we're at bedrock. And I still haven't found any iron, which is so strange. Because I usually do find iron fairly quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so right here should be good. And maybe while I hollow this out a little bit, I'll be able to actually find some iron. Oh my gosh, guys. I finally found a piece of iron. I seriously can't believe I dug all the way down. I found a lapis before I found iron. Fucking lapis. Seriously? Well, I will take what I can get. Well, that was really fast. Let's see how many I got. It's looking like it's just 2. Oh, no, there's 3. 4? Oh, 5? 5 diamonds? This is a very strange vein of diamond. I don't think I've ever seen it generate like that. Well, I don't even have an iron pickaxe, so... And honestly, I don't even know if I want to make an iron pickaxe. Because I'm just going to be replacing with a diamond one anyway. It seems almost like wasteful, you know? But, I mean, my stone pick just broke. I may as well. Alright, go ahead and cook that. And soon enough, we'll be able to claim these 5 diamonds here and some redstone too. And that redstone is going to be very useful in making gearboxes, because the recipe is a little bit different. Very nice. Alright, and yeah, this should be the general form of the mine shaft. I only put stairs on one side because I want to have a minecart track go through here. But I just don't have the iron to spend on that just yet. I'm glad I was able to walk out of there with something or another. But still, I'm surprisingly short on iron. Oh, whoa. You know what? I think a passive mob or something ran around here and trampled some of the crops. But I actually know a little thing I can do to fix that. So there's a little trick that you can do with farmland and wood fences, surprisingly, where if you put these wood fences underneath the farmland, it'll actually prevent you from being able to trample your crops and anything else from trampling them as well. I'm not too sure why that is. It might be because, you know, the fence hitbox is kind of weird. It's a bit taller than a normal block, and so maybe the game thinks you're just walking on a fence. Alright, there we go. So now if I run over here, I can jump on these and nothing happens. Alright, I've filled out my hemp farm a little bit more. It's not fully done, but I have gone through quite a few hoes. And now my front yard looks like shit. So I guess while it's still raining and there's not much else to do, I'm just gonna keep digging around and trying to collect more iron. Alright, so I have decided, for the sake of my own sanity, I'm going to resort to finding some surface caves for my iron, because I think I will probably have more luck there than down here. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Ow! Okay. It's a bit of a dangerous cave. Wow. Look at that. This is beautiful. Hello, zombie. Yeah, that's... oh man, that is crazy. Well, I found a cave, but it was very dangerous when I approached it, so I'm gonna try and come back there at a later point with some better gear. Let's see if I can extract some resources from there. I found some more hemp seeds while I was out, so I'm gonna plant these here. And that should do it. That's the whole hemp farm right there. All filled out. Well, I guess to pass the time tonight, I'm gonna cook some food and get started building that second part out here in that adjacent mountain. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do like a this little bridge here. Hopefully I don't get ganked by anything. Alright, I've hollowed out a nice little space over there and made this little bridge. I need to add like fences along here. But I don't have enough wood for that just yet. But my general idea for this other spot is that I think I'm gonna have like a bunch of mechanical machinery down here, and then I want to like tunnel up on top of here and build a windmill. I'm not too sure though if I'm gonna hit the build limit. I don't know. I'll have to measure it out. But that is the idea anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking of having like roof access, or I guess like surface access, like through here. So you'd walk in and then you just hook a right and you climb up. Alright, well, it's daytime. I want to try to investigate that cave I saw. I have a little bit more food now, so hopefully I should be able to take on whatever's hiding around down there. Alright. Damn, all the spiders are coming out to play. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. Okay, alright. They're infighting. And... hell yeah, man. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, caves in this version are so stressful. But it was well worth the trouble. There's so much iron here. Alright, it's turning nighttime. And, oh buddy. Almost a whole stack of iron in that little cave. Ah, oh, so close. So close to sprouting. Will be any day now. Oh yeah, give me all this iron. It's time to make some armor. Look at that. Hey everyone, it's voiceover Jeff. So after I got home, I decided I was going to work on that little spiral staircase because I wanted to get started on building a whole windmill. So I started on this little back wall here. And when I made it to the top, I mean, it was really nice up there. You know, there's a decent amount of room. But the kind of angle I was coming out from looked pretty ugly, I'm gonna be honest. So I decided to tear down the entire staircase that I had just built and move it over to the other side of the room, which I thought ended up looking a lot better. But yeah, this area is perfect, minus the clouds that get in the way, but it's still cool as fuck, dude. Alright, here we go. A full spiral staircase up to the top here. And it seems like we got a decent amount of height left to work with. I do wish there was a way I could turn off the clouds. I don't think there is. But I might look for a mod that does that for me. Or at least let me change the height of the clouds. I'm gonna start kind of building the foundation of the windmill here. I'm gonna have it face outwards here, so you can kind of see it from down there. Yo, is that a dungeon down? Is that a creeper dungeon? What? I need to go down there. I need to see what's up with that. No way. There's no way that's a creeper dungeon. Is that even a thing? I don't think it is. Oh, damn. Whoa! They're phasing through the ground! Yo, I got a music disc. Ow. I see you. Okay, it's a skeleton dungeon. But man, the density, the amount of creepers that spawned there was crazy, dude. I got a saddle? Nice. Okay. I do know this mossy stone is important. Mainly only for the Better Than Wolves block dispenser. I want to make a jukebox. Alright, let's try this. Oh. Yeah, I have my music turned off. Yeah, I had that turned off for good reason. Alright, here we go. So this will be the base of the windmill. And yeah, we just need to build up a little bit higher. I may as well show you guys one of the first things you make in Better Than Rules. So first you start off with these gears here. And then you're going to go ahead and create a millstone. And what this does is that it grinds up what you put in there. And usually whatever it spits out is useful in one way or another. For example, hemp can be ground into hemp fibers. And those are important for just about everything mechanical. So go ahead and place these down. I guess I have to do this on the side. We do actually have some wheat here. I could go ahead and show this. So wheat is one thing you can grind up. And so we just crank this hand crank here a couple times. And then yeah, some flour spits out. So I'll go ahead and grind up this wheat since I don't really have too much better to be doing. Alright, there we go. And so if you look at this recipe, this is actually a much cheaper way to get bread compared to the vanilla recipe of 3 wheat. So there are a lot of components that this provides that offer a cheaper or unique resource compared to a vanilla counterpart. It's actually... Ooh, man. I forgot I had so much iron in here. I'd like to go out and get some sugarcane today. Because we need it for a very special weapon I'd like to craft. So I'm just going to adventure along the shoreline until... Hey, see some over there. This ambience is so nostalgic to me. A lot of people get annoyed by it, and you know, I'll give them that. It can be annoying sometimes, but man, I can't ever. It'll never get old to me. Okay. Well, anyways, I found the sugar cane, and now I just need to bring it back home. I'm gonna plant a little bit of it too. Man, we really lucked out with this roll, didn't we? These mountains are probably some of the craziest terrain I've seen in this version. I don't think you can plant sugarcane on sand. Yeah, no. Okay, so... Oh, this... Ooh, buddy, this is gonna be ugly as sin. But I will go ahead and do this. Oh, guys. Holy. It finally happened. Hell yeah. First piece of hemp. This is a special occasion. Let's go grind it up. Nice. Oh, look at that. We got 4 hemp fibers. So, we can turn these hemp fibers into rope, string, and fabric. And these fabrics are very important because we use these to make sails. And it takes 6 fabrics to make a sail, and then 4 sails to make a windmill. So, we got a lot of farming to do, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and craft these into paper. And some iron. We're gonna make a couple of musket rounds here. I think 32 is a good amount to start with. So we got these musket rounds. I'm gonna go ahead and start forming a musket. You need to make a musket barrel, like so. Ah, there we go. Yeah, musket stock. Pull that together, and there you go. You got a musket. And this thing's pretty goofy. Let me show you guys. So, got a cow down there. Bam! Run thine pockets. Now, this thing's kind of slow. Definitely packs more of a punch compared to the bow. Oh, I whiffed that one. I guess I shouldn't be too gung-ho. Yeah, this musket is pretty damn cool. And I believe it's from Balkan's Weapons. But that will be certainly helpful in home defense, as you can imagine. Yeah, it seems as though a lot more of the hemp is sprouting up now, which is good. I'm gonna do some logging. Let me go make a new axe though. I kind of want to speed through this. So I was looking at some designs online for a windmill. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, 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 shit. Oh my god. Okay, we're in the clear. That was scary. Fucking creepers, dude. But yeah, I was looking at some designs for windmills. I think I know what I kind of want to go for. So I think I'm going to do like a cobblestone base. Maybe mix some gravel in there to kind of make it look like it's been like worn down a little bit. And then I'm going to have like an inner structure kind of form upwards. Like it's going to look kind of boxy. While the actual base is more like a cylinder. And I think it'll look cool. This will shoot up to the sky and kind of form the main windmill. Out of curiosity, I kind of just want to see how high I can even build. High enough, it seems. I'll leave some to mark this. I'm already liking the vibe of how this is coming along. I was thinking of maybe running the power down through the middle here once I have everything for the windmill, but I don't know. I might have it kind of arch back so this isn't kind of interfered with. Oh guys, you know what? There is something I could make. I believe this is from Red Power, but I kind of know it more as Forge Micro Blocks, because I think that's pretty much the same fucking thing. At least the same like feature. You can make like a saw. I think like a diamond tip saw. Oh wait, I need a few more sticks. It was like something like this. Yeah, diamond hand saw. And then, ooh yeah, you can make like all kinds of stuff with this. And yeah, look at that. You can place this in all kinds of ways. And try to use this a little bit in the windmill. Kind of give it some depth. But I mainly remembered it because I wanted to do this up here. Oh yeah. That's cursed, but it looks pretty good. I guess yeah, let's go ahead and get to actually building this up here. So you got a limited amount of height to work with. That up there is the top of the world, essentially. So I'm going to have to use my space carefully. I think this up here, this is probably as high as we can go. Keeping the roof in mind as well. Ow. Okay. And I think we can just... yeah. How cool is that? They had this technology all the way back in 2011. So crazy. And I think you can even, yeah, you can even combine them in the same block. That's still impressive even today. Good job, LRAM. Seriously. Give this a nice rim here. Yeah, this is gonna look awesome. Oh, you green bastard. God. Oh boy. I hope I don't get fucking struck down by God for being up so high. Oh, that would be really unfortunate. Alright, well, here we go. Dude. These fucking creepers. Nope, 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 nope. I'm going down. Oh, hey! Nice. Some more hemp brew. You can see that's coming along pretty well. I've also gone ahead and... whoa. Disabled clouds. Ow. Using a texture pack. Because the only other way to move the cloud height or mess with the clouds is to install Optifine. And I looked into it a little bit, and it doesn't seem very feasible right now. You know, I should really put a door here. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if you consider what I've done a bit cheaty, but just wanted to improve the viewing experience because I know that's probably tanking bitrate. Dude, I gotta say, this shit looks pretty sick. I'm pretty happy with this. Oh my god, I made quite a mess though. It just needs a windmill up there. It'll be perfect. Oh yeah, I guess I should say I went ahead and installed this this foliage mod. And man, I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. Also, whoa, pink sheep. What's up, bro? It's so weird, the render for that. It does not look anything like the actual pink wool. Now I'm kind of thinking about, you know, what I want to do in the main base. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let's get some materials and see what we can kind of whip together. So I'm thinking I'll put like a carpet down here. Cover up the bottom with something. Nice. It's looking a little bit more lively. Got this nice red and white checkerboard. I picked this one, a specific pattern. There's a little reference to a little Amiga ball. That's my stream intro. So I thought that'd be neat, and I mean I do like the color red, so. Oh, I can make wool slabs? That's cool. Look at that shite. Comfy. Very comfy. And yeah, I can just throw these paintings up. Put one up here. And one right here. Nope. One right here. Nope. Okay, I'll take that one. Yeah, these micro blocks are awesome, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and make a wood covering. I just kind of want to, oops, put that under here. There we go. Tell you what, I'm gonna work on this staircase because it looks like shite right now. Alright, here's a new bridge. So, I added a bunch of support pillars and kind of filled in the bottom part here. And also added this little other passageway. Other than that, I'm not too sure what I want to do. You know what? I think I'm just gonna let the game run and let that hemp do its thing for a little bit. I'll cut back to when it's a little more grown. Alright, so I went to bed last night after playing for a little bit, and I think I'll probably just go mining while this stuff grows, because there's not really much else I want to build at the moment. Not to say that there isn't stuff that needs to be done. Like, this interior is still pretty ugly. I don't know, I just, I really want to get a move on with Better Than Wolves, but I'm currently being gated by the rate of which these grow. So I'm gonna go mining and just kind of try and get some more resources, mainly diamond. Alright guys, I think I'm done mining. I got quite a lot from that cave. I have over a stack of iron, tons of redstone, diamond, obsidian, some gold too. Things are looking pretty good. Let's see how the hemp's going. I'm kind of curious how much of the hemp is grown. Oh my god. Alright, 14. Not bad at all. So I think that brings our total count to 28. Oh boy, we're just now reaching about halfway to how much hemp we actually need. Now, I don't want to have to resort to this so soon, but I think we might need to travel to the Nether. The reason why is that we need glowstone, right? And there's this little block known as the light block. And this requires glowstone. I want to make some of those because, if you didn't know, hemp requires direct sunlight in order to grow. So it doesn't grow at night, it only grows during the day, and if it's not raining. But we can simulate sunlight using the light block. So I'm thinking of having perhaps a little greenhouse somewhere, probably in here, a special greenhouse. Tell you what, I was really trying to save this for a rainy day, because opening a portal will definitely have some strange consequences, I'm sure. So let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a fire starter. Not too sure where to put this portal, but I don't really want it to be in my house. So I'll do the next best thing and put it near it, but not directly beside it. Alright, this is the portal design I came up with. It's nothing crazy, but I wanted to mess around with the micro blocks a little more. So I'm gonna go put these blocks back, and then I'm gonna go in there and see what's up. Alright guys, it's time to face our fears. Huh. It's a relatively safe spawn point. I'm gonna collect some of this netherrack so I can place some markers down. This place gives me the creeps, man. Hey, there's some glowstone. Looks like an opening too. Yeah, alright, here we go. Now, the last thing I want to look for here is some soul sand. Appears to be some down here, but I need to be very careful. Seriously? Taking a dip there, bud? This shit is so nerve-wracking. Okay. I think I have enough for now. Let's get out of here. Before something bad happens. Sweet home. We've got quite a bit of netherrack, some soul sand, some mushrooms, and of course the glowstone. So I think it goes a little something like this. Yep. There we go. Got some light blocks. So I guess since it's come into question now, I want to experiment a little more with what red power offers. And that all starts with this red alloy here. Because I can turn this into wiring. Which works kind of like redstone. But it has the ability to be placed on any surface, like so. Which makes it very versatile. So I kind of want to experiment with that. Because I know these light blocks here require redstone. I can just go ahead and run the wiring over top of this. Alright, let's see this. Oh my god, that's bright. But look at that. It works. Sweet, dude. Alright, I think the next thing I want to do is make sure there's fences underneath here, so that I don't accidentally trample anything. Well, it's a bit janky looking, and by a bit, I mean it is very janky and shit looking, but this, my friends, is an indoor farm. And all we need is seeds to populate it. So there we go. So now we have a whole plot here. And it shouldn't have any complications from here on. And regarding our progress towards a windmill, we're about 2/3 there, I want to say. So we're making progress. The ball is rolling, but damn is it rolling slow. I hope this new farm will help speed things up. If not for the windmill, then just in general later on, because we still are going to need quite a lot of hemp for things like axles and whatnot, so... But, because we've been to Nether, we have Netherrack now, which we can use for a Cauldron. And Cauldrons are very easy to make in this. Now you might be asking, hey, Cauldrons did not exist in beta. And you'd be correct. And that is because Better Than Wolves adds its own Cauldron, if you're not familiar. And this Cauldron it adds is so helpful in mass producing food. Mainly like cooked meat. But there are other food options Better Than Wolves adds that I would say are better than most of the vanilla options. So to make a Cauldron, you just put your ingredients in this form and get your bucket back. And as for where I'm gonna put it, I'm not too sure. Whoa! Okay, this place seems to be lit up. I'm gonna see if I could maybe burrow a little more to the left here. Alright, so I've hollowed this out quite a bit, and I made this nice view here. It's really opened this place up quite a lot. But I was thinking of just sticking the Cauldron in this back wall here or something, if I have enough room, that is. Alright, I've got a little spot set up for the Cauldron now. Got this nice little view outside, and so all we need to do to be able to use it is make sure that there's a nice fire lit underneath, like so. And now the Cauldron should be ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring over all the raw pork I have. And so the purpose of this is that it will go through each raw piece of food and we'll cook it. And I don't have to do anything. It just has enough room to cook everything I put in it. It's a very small quality of life thing, but it is much appreciated. But beyond that, there are some unique recipes to the Cauldron, which will be important to us. I think once my hemp farm over here is all good and going, I'll take down the hemp farm in front of my house and turn that into a wheat farm. So we can still do donuts. And from the looks of it, we are very, and I mean very, very, very close to having our precious windmill. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the milling process, which there are 60 pieces of hemp I have to go through, so this is gonna actually take me quite a while. So I'm gonna cue a little montage here. Alright, you guys. Look at that. 4 stacks of hemp fiber. So now we need, I believe it would be 24 fabric. Yep. Now 4 sails. And boom, finally, a windmill. It's been a long time coming. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the rest of this into axles. Alright, we got 6 axles and a windmill. Well, now is for the big moment of truth. I hope there is enough room up there for the windmill, because I don't know the exact measurement. I need the Gearbox be right there. Yo, it is! Okay, sweet. Go ahead and patch it up. Alright. I really want to see what this looks like from ground level. Don't ruin this for me, creeper. Yo, dude, this is so cool! I'm fucking geeking right now. This is awesome. Hell yeah, guys. That is so sick. Like a giant monolith. Oh yeah, let me, I need to get like a pic of this in photo mode. Well guys, I did initially set out to do much more than a windmill for this video, but well, it took me a lot longer than I initially expected. So I think I will call this video here. I'm quite proud of what we were able to accomplish. I mean, we did get quite a lot done this episode. And I got to experiment a little bit with some of the red power building blocks, which was really cool. And honestly, I'm really proud of a lot of the new builds I've done and just how this area is kind of coming together. We have a lot more technical infrastructure that needs to be built. So I hope you all will join me in the next episode where we will be going deep in Better Than Wolves and building up some very cool machines. And I really mean it this time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Mango Pack. And I will be seeing you all next time. Take care, guys.